Hi, Live Love family. Happy Friday. It's been quite a week. I hope you've enjoyed yours. I'm here to give you your weekly Live Love update. I know we have a lot of new followers, so I want to introduce myself. I'm Emily. I'm the founder and director of Live Love. I'm on the East Coast now. I'm back in my home state of New Hampshire, still coordinating everything with the rescue in California, and we have some phenomenal team members in California, and we also have a section of our rescue that's in Colorado. So that's a little bit about us. Feel free to ask questions. I engage with our posts personally on the regular, and you can also text me directly anytime if you have questions about our rescue or have questions about the dogs that we've rescued and updates. The number is 562-810-5350. Thank you for following. We're almost at 20,000, so let's get there. If you can share our posts, comment, tag, like, all of that helps a ton, and we really appreciate you bringing exposure to our Live Love dogs and their rescue journey. Okay, so for intakes, as many of you know, that's why you're here. We took Ranger in from South LA shelter this week. He is now named Matteo. We wanted to give him a new name for his new life, and that's what his foster mom, Lauren, picked out. We really like it. So Matteo came into rescue. Big thanks to Marco and everyone who made his rescue possible. Cynthia for driving him to the vet, and of course Lauren, who's gonna be picking him up later today to bring him home and help him heal. We also took Flash into rescue. Now Flash was found by a friend of our rescue. She was alerted to his condition and spoke to the family. They were moving to Colorado and could not take him, didn't want to take him, and they were opting to have him euthanized instead of surrendered or rehomed. She was able to gently talk to them about our rescue and what rescue means and the new opportunities that he'll have. You know, as a 7-year-old min pin, he still has a lot of life. Flash had always lived outside in the backyard. Many of you saw his picture of his little kind of dirt hole that he dug for himself, and now he is very comfortable and happy in foster care. He stayed with his finder for the first few days, and he's going in with his foster mom, Jocelyn, today. So welcome to Flash and welcome to Matteo. All right, for foster to adopt, Tom went on his foster to adopt. He was highly coveted. Tom is really, really a special guy, and we're sorry to any of the families who were not selected for him. It was a tough choice, but we hope that you'll keep working with us to find your perfect match. And Tom is on his foster to adopt, and so far so good. Perdy, all of her puppies went to foster to adopt, and we were waiting for her turn, and Perdy has found a wonderful family to take her into their care, so she's starting her foster to adopt as well. I want to give a big special thank you to Michelle, who fostered Tom, and to Sydney, who fostered Perdy. I know it's hard to let them go, but thank you both for giving them this opportunity and seeing them through onto their adoptive homes. Speaking of adoptions, on the adoptions front, we have finalized Tillie Pickles, Dr. Tillie Pickles adoption. She was a foster fail, the best kind of failure you could ask for, and she's staying with her amazing family, Hannah and Boris, and their son, who Tillie just adores. So that's really exciting, and the best news is they'll be able to keep fostering. So we especially love when foster failures are able to keep fostering in the future. They've been rock stars for many puppies and also for some of our senior dogs like Mert. So happy adoption to Tillie Pickles and to her family. Spotty has now been adopted. He was one of Perdy's puppies, and his foster to adopt has finalized because he got neutered. The rest of the pups are going to be spayed and neutered in the next couple weeks. We're coordinating that now. And then Jack, in our Colorado Live Love branch, Jack has been adopted. He waited a long time to find his perfect family, but man, has he found them. They've just been so good to him, and they've been sending us updates and pictures, which we love to see, and his adoption is now finalized. So great job to the Colorado team, and thank you for adopting. All right, for medical news, Forever Foster Cowboy, who's here with me in New Hampshire, he has been just drinking more and peeing more, and you know, he's about 13 years old, so we wanted to get him in a little bit sooner for his yearly exam, which wasn't technically due until March of next year. So we are partnering with a great vet here, about 10 minutes away from me. It's an emergency vet, 24 hours. They're awesome. Not as good as primary care. We miss you guys, but it'll do. It's definitely a good vet partner out here for us to have. And he got the full workup with blood work and urinalysis and everything. He's got some really concerning liver and kidney values. So our next step is to be going in for an ultrasound. You know, thankfully he's feeling fine. He's eating, he's running around. He loves the fall weather. He's really frisky, but definitely want to get that checked out just to see more of what's going on internally and how best that we can help him. We just adore him here. So we want him to have the longest life possible. He's a really special guy. Forever Foster Millie, also special. Gosh, they're all special. She continues to have ear infections. You know, she's got that bulldog mix, and that means a lot of skin and eye and ear infections. So we're running a culture on that ear gunk to see why it's not been resolved with the antibiotics we've used. So we should have some answers on that soon. And then speaking of answers, the long-awaited answer for Forever Foster LaLa, she actually had a skin biopsy done, and we're hoping to figure out why this infection keeps coming back for her and to see, you know, what we need to do to address it once and for all to get her over this. It's been really an enduring battle with this, and want to give another special thank you to her foster family for seeing her through it, and to Lisa at Live Love Dog Training for helping when they're out of town. We all adore LaLa, and we're looking forward to getting some answers to help her fully heal. Forever Foster Freckles has gained her angel wings at the glorious age of 16. She had quite a rescue journey with us. I remember distinctly meeting her in her first home that she was surrendered from, and meeting her and seeing her anxiety and the dynamic and what was going on. They had just had a baby, and Freckles was really not adjusting at all to that. And we worked with them on some training approaches, and it just was not happening. So we took her in, and she stayed with me for a while, and we lovingly described her outbursts as gremlining, you know. I mean, she definitely was a Jack Russell through and through, and had a lot of spunk and spirit to her, and we'll be remembering her for that. Even if it was challenging at times, it made her who she was, and we all loved Freckles. Really special thank you to Sue Ann, who was her forever foster mom and just completed her life. I mean, she really gave her the best of everything, and we couldn't be more grateful to you, Sue Ann. Thank you so much for doing all that you did for Freckles. Forever Foster Colby got his nails trimmed, including on his special paw. We've decided to hold off on his surgery for now because he's getting around well. You know, we were looking at modifying that paw and trying to straighten it out through a procedure or multiple procedures, but we stay in close contact with his family, and we're gonna hold off for now. So he was just seen to have those nails trimmed, you know, because his paw has not hit the ground. The nails on that paw get pretty gnarly, so that's been taken care of, and he got treated for some itchy skin. And then most notably, our new guy, Matteo, formerly known as Ranger, he was gonna have an exam yesterday just to get blood work and to do some neuro consult just to see how we could address the seizures. But before he went to the vet with Marco was sending me videos of this cloth and this plastic, and he was pooping and puking up all of these foreign objects, and we were like, whoa, you know, this is a big problem, and he's clearly trying to pass something. That's probably why he was pacing constantly and just so anxious. I'm sure he was nauseous and knew that something was inside of him that needed to come out, not feeling well. So we ran x-rays yesterday and do see a lot of debris in his stomach. We weren't planning on putting him through surgery for his neuter anytime soon, but because of what we're seeing, it's easier to get this out of his stomach through a gastronomy surgery now, and we'll get him neutered at the same time versus trying to get it out in the colon when he could be subject to things like intussusception and different, you know, more life-threatening issues if he's not able to pass something. So he's going into surgery today, and we will get all these foreign objects out. Doesn't look like he has anything in his intestine, but of course they're gonna, you know, be able to see more clearly once they get in there for surgery. So pulling him this week saved his life on multiple levels, and I just want to thank you all again so much for rallying behind him. We are going to be increasing his fundraising goal because now he needs a much more extensive medical process than we anticipated initially. So thank you for sharing his story. Thank you for caring about him and all of our rescue dogs. Thank you for donating if you can. And, you know, if you can't donate, that's okay. Share. Sharing is a huge way to help, and you never know who in your network might be able to donate. And so don't ever feel like, you know, if I can't chip in money, then I'm not able to help. You are a rescuer too, and anything you can do to bring awareness to our rescue dogs and their journey means so, so much to us, and it makes a huge difference. So that's it for this week. We do these videos weekly. It's just a way to update you all on the different dogs we have in rescue. Clearly, we don't touch on everyone. We just kind of touch on the ones that have had active happenings throughout the week. But again, if you ever have questions, you can DM us or text me or email us. Get in touch. We love to hear from you, and we love to be able to give you, all of our Live Love family, our supporters, all the information that you want, because you are as much a part of this rescue as I or anyone else is. You really do make a huge difference for our dogs, and we love and appreciate you. So I hope each of you has a wonderful weekend, and I'm sending all of you all of my love, and we'll talk next week unless I hear from you sooner. Get in touch. Thanks again, guys, and have a good one.